I just discovered what class of '09 is, and there's a part of me where I wish I didn't. I don't know. That life sucks. I mean, when I don't even know what I was doing when I was '09. I think I was like 10 or something, but I do know that there was some good games back in that time. That's for sure. That was like the PS3 era for me. But for the '09 that these girls are living in, yeah, their life sucks. Because listen, it's not only just the anime. It's also other things surrounding '09, like the Steam game that I saw a bit of a playthrough of it, and I'm like, okay, well this is sad. Here's the thing about the U.S. There's so many parts of the U.S. or maybe anywhere else, but here in the U.S. It's so easy just to look around and just it really does feel like euphoria sometimes. And listen, Class of '09 is basically anime euphoria, at least to me. Maybe there's some aspects of euphoria that is missing, but I can guarantee you when watching Class of '09, the anime, not only the anime, but also the other stuff, like the gameplay, but it's basically all cutscenes. I can tell you that, yeah, it's just an effed up life. You know what I mean? Having an effed up life in the world that these girls are surrounded. And here's the thing, a lot of people are familiar with Class '09. I do realize like it is funny. I know there's parts of it that isn't funny for me because I mean there's certain stuff in this particular. And here's the thing, it's a mature audience for a mature audience, but I mean that doesn't make it okay. And I stand by for what I said. You heard of me in the podcast, you heard of me anywhere else if you've been subscribed here or been watching my content, that I said that even though things are normalized and okay, it doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it any less effed up as it is. And whatever that Nicole's living in or Jekka, that it just seems like their life is just that effed up. Okay, and I know I'm supposed to be talking about the anime, the pilot, but I just can't help but really talk about the whole universe of Class '09 because it's that effed up. Let's just be real. Like, there is no sugarcoating of anything else. Really, though, it does paint every character in this particular series or in the universe of Class '09 as a horrible person. And that's basically what it is. All of them need Jesus. All of them need Jesus in the most realist, most morally, correct way ever I can ever put it. The amount of stuff that they do is immoral. Like, there's a part of me where I know this life doesn't exist. I just know, but I guess it does. I've seen documentaries. I've seen like many movies, depicting that. And pretty much before 2010 or something, it does seem like, yeah, man, is it really that bad? I just don't know. There is a part of me where that can't be true because a lot of times you just like to see the good of any person, but no, not for this one. And not to say it's bad. It's interesting. I love Euphoria for a reason, knowing that no one's perfect. Everyone is degenerate and just disgusting and not nice. And sometimes, due to their ways, they have to find the good of anything that they do, even though they're not necessarily a good person. And I would say that no one is a good person. Some people have hearts. Some people just have a lack of heart, almost to the point where any sense of them killing is just no problem for them because, well, again, they have no heart. They could easily do whatever. You can see that through Jeffrey. Like, oh yeah, he could do anything for Jekka for sure, and probably will feel bad. But the person that is telling Jeffrey to do whatever, won't. Like I don't know. Like, is this how it really is in this life or something like that? I was too young in '09 to even know that. At least from what I remember. But all the references of the BlackBerry, of Hot Topic, of these references, yeah, I can sense like those were the days or something. And this painted and the anime, and there's something about, here's the thing. I don't care what anyone says. You paint, in a character especially for these characters. They're basically white women. I know they're animated, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Any style of anime doesn't mean they're Asian. Can they be Asian? Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. They could be whatever they want. But I guarantee you that it doesn't, to me, it doesn't really tie into that. I guess I'm in that phase of saying this, that not every anime itself is always pertaining to Japanese culture and tradition. Like, who's saying the rules for that? You know what I mean? But I get that. I totally get it. If people look at this, they'll be like, "Oh, these girls are Asians." No, they're freaking not. White, beyond white. It says right there. They even like, play as like, or pertaining into them as being white, which I kind of get for this animation as well. I don't know what it is or what city they're set in. Man, the lack of diversity is just insane. At least that's what I notice. And this is like America. This is pertaining to America. You see Chipotle. You see I don't know, they show a Mexican woman here, so they're, progress, I guess. I don't know. The class of '09 itself, I'm just giving my thoughts. And pretty much it's interesting to see what this world is, but also there's a part of me is like, is that really true? I don't know. I really do want to talk about what I saw during that gameplay. It was like, showing different endings here and there. And it is utterly effed up. Okay. And I know that pretty much there is a part of me where it's playing the South Park route, especially how Jeffrey's like knocked out. But there is a part of me where we might see him again. And if it showcase what I think it's going to showcase, especially about Dad, especially about, what's going on in Jekka's head and stuff like that, and what her profession is. Man, is the internet ready for that? For stuff like this that is that mature, I wonder if the internet can really take that. Or is it going to be something that many people within the internet is going to like, oh, this is homophobic, this is wrong, or something like that. It deserves to be canceled. For many materials, and I say this with mid-90s, for example, yeah, of course, they're going to cancel it. A lot of people nowadays probably can't handle it or probably don't want to see it. But it doesn't really, erase the matter of like how it was back then. Like it's showcasing it. But yeah, Class of '09 is interesting. I dig it. It's funny. But man, it goes there. And it goes everywhere. One love and a peace. God bless.